Welcome to Native American News. My name is Jasmine Yip and is reporting on June 20th, 1678. First, we have a weather report. It is currently 83 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy, with a teeny bit of sunshine. Today, I am going to share with you the story of King Philip's War. Some background on King Philip's War, or the Metacom's War, or the First Indian War, is that it was the last major effort to drive the English colonists out of New England. It is also one of the deadliest wars in American history. It occurred from 1675 to 1676 in Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and later spread to Maine and New Hampshire. One of the main characters is King Philip, or Metacom, son of late Wampanoag chief Massasoit. King Philip's War was fought mostly between English colonists and American Indians. During this time, there were 4 different types of raids: the raid on Swansea, the siege on Brookfield, and the Great Swamp Fight, and the Lancaster raid. In total, there were 3 different types of causes for this war. The first one was the death of Alexander, who was King Philip's brother. He was arrested on suspicion that he was planning for a war against the colonists. Alexander then pledged loyalty to the English, who then released him, but died on his way home. The second cause was competition for land and resources. Because there was a rapid expansion of English settlements, it forced the natives to sell their land. The third cause was increasing suspicions on one another. The colonists first suspected that King Philip was plotting an attack against them, so they demanded him to sign a peace treaty to surrender their arms. Then, John Sassamon secretly told Plymouth's governor that King Philip was planning an attack against the colonists, which could have broke the treaty. Sassamon was then found dead, and a witness claimed that 3 Indian Wampanoags did the murder. So how did King Philip's War affect the colonies? First off, there was a huge population loss on both sides. 60 to 80% of the natives were gone, and 13 settlements were destroyed. It also stopped the English expansion for 50 years. It almost halted the fur trade, which had a huge decline in New England's economy. King Philip's War was a turning point in U.S. history. This was because it gave the colonists control of the southern New England, and it cleared path for English expansion in the surrounding areas.
Year 1608. Just yesterday, a Native American young girl, the Powhatan tribe's chief's daughter, named Pocahontas, prevented the execution of English captain John Smith. Let's take a look. Captain John Smith was previously captured by the Powhatan tribe. After he was showcased in several Powhatan settlements, he was brought to their capital for execution. During the execution, Pocahontas rushed in and prevented the attack on John Smith. After the chief barter with John Smith, the chief recognized the English captain as his son and sent him away. Year 1616. Rebecca Rolfe, previously named Pocahontas, who was baptized a year earlier, traveled to England with her husband John Rolfe and their newly born son Thomas. They will be presented to the royal family and attend several ball games and plays.
Hi, my name is Edison, and I'm going to be reporting on the Pequot War, a war between the Pequot tribe and an alliance of colonists. The Pequot War started as tensions rose between the Mohegan tribe, partner of the English, and the Pequot tribe, partner of the Dutch, over the control of the fur trade. The tensions finally broke after some Pequots attacked a group of Indians trying to trade in Hartford, and also the killing of the trader John Oldman, who was attacked on a voyage to Block Island by allied Indians of the Niantics. Governor Vane, the governor of Massachusetts Bay Colony, sought for revenge and sent John Endicott along with some militia to exact revenge on the Indians of Block Island, knowing the murderers escaped and were giving sanctuary with the Pequots. They attacked 2 Niantic villages, and Endicott demanded the Pequots for the murderers of John Oldman. Endicott concluded that the Pequots were stalling and attacked. This made the Pequots very angry. The Pequots raided Connecticut towns on April 23, 1637, killing 9 people and taking young girls hostage. Soon after, the leaders of Connecticut River sent militia to attack the Pequot. The militia trapped the Pequots and used fire to create chaos, and those who tried to escape the chaos were killed. In 1638, about 200 Pequots survived the war, but they finally submitted themselves under the authority of the Mohegans. Other Pequots were enslaved and went to the Bermuda or West Indies, or were forced to become household slaves in English households in Massachusetts Bay and Connecticut in the aftermath.
That's all the news we have for today. Thanks for watching Native American News.